Alright, this is a demonstration of my Roku application that I'm developing for school for a professor of mine. Sorry for the quality of the video. I hope it's not too bad. I'm just taking it straight from my iPhone. But anyway, it's a simple application. It's nothing too crazy. I've been developing it for about a week. I'm trying to go through about developing this system using software engineering principles that I've learned. So for example, implementing, having what I can of interfaces. They're not actually, I don't think Roku actually supports interfaces, although I might be wrong about that because I just started. But anyway, I'm going to get on with this. So what I'm going to do is start the application, just like that. And you can see right at the bottom here, it's going to tell us that the application is started. That invalid path stuff is actually related to a JSON parser example that I still have in my project directory. And so it's reading that, trying to find those resources, and they're not present. So those aren't errors to worry about. But anyway, as you can see, the Roku app is running. When I come back over here, it's just a simple search panel. Actually, it's just a simple home screen. I have one option right here, but actually, most of the time, people have multiple options that you can choose, and you can scroll using the Roku remote. You can scroll mainly left and right. But anyway, in my case, I'm just going to choose the search. That will be extended later, most likely. Anyway, this is what the search screen looks like, so I can go to whatever values I want. I'm just going to enter random values here. The filtration is not actually implemented. So what this does when I click finished down at the bottom there is it actually just executes first of all, I grab a token from the Schedules Direct API. I inject that token into a header of mine, and then I go about just grabbing the next step, toward getting all of the data I need to populate a TV schedule. So that's basically what this does. And the second step is I receive what's called cable headends, which are just, I guess, locations, basically locations where cable companies broadcast stuff. So this is what I'm going to do when I click finish. Actually, first of all, this screen, it's just going to go back to the home screen, so there's nothing really special there. But over here, you're going to notice my debug statement starting to print out. So I'm going to click finish now, and then you can see that first of all, the fetch cable head end succeeded. These are debug statements that I put. This is my logger within the system I implemented. The different values that are printing out there are just values that were returned in the body of the HTTP packet that I received. So, parse JSON values, just displayed them here. So yeah, you can see kind of, this is kind of crazy right now, and I'm printing stuff out to be able to see it for debug purposes, so I know what's going on within the system, but it's obviously very long and stuff right now. But yeah, you can see some of the headers that were part of the previous request, some of the server responses, and everything like that. So it's not too crazy. Oh, I guess something worth showing there too is the input to the search box is actually captured and it's displayed there. So anyway, it's nothing too crazy, but getting for 1 week of development and the concentration that I'm paying on making sure that the system is maintainable for whoever has to deal with the code after me, I think it's coming along nicely. So all right, that's the RokuStreak application.